What the hell is going on, bruv? Like, subscribe, jab that subscribe button, detonate that bell button, do all that good stuff. Deontay Wilders' team denies claims that the third Tyson Fury fight has been abandoned. I saw this, story coming out, buzzing all over social media, buzzing, when I just typed in boxing news, Deontay Wilder, first thing I saw was like, that they said that the trilogy is cancelled. I'm like, what the hell is going on? How in the hell can the trilogy be cancelled? What happened to your king has returned. What what the hell is going on? What happened to the fights happening in December? What happened to, Bob Arum talking about the fight might happen 2021, or the fight might happen in Australia, or the fight might happen in Vegas in Ali Giant Arena and the Raiders Stadium? What happened to all of that? They're talking about the fight is cancelled. How can the trilogy be cancelled? What the hell is going on? What do you guys, if you guys have more info or what you guys take on this one is, drop your comments and let me see what you guys actually think. Because I saw, on other articles, they're talking about the trilogy deadline or something like that is expired. How can the trilogy deadline be expired if Bob Arum and everyone's been talking about this fight happening in December? That looks a bit fishy. How does that make any sense? That if there is an expiry date to make the fight, there's a date to make the fight, but you're busy talking about the fight happening in December. How can those stories be true if the fight is, if people, the whole of Shelly Finkel, Bob Arum, Frank Warren, everyone's been talking about the fight happening potentially in December of 2021, and all of a sudden they say there's an expiry date and the fight is cancelled? I don't know about this. Do you guys think it's true? Because Shelly Finkel, Deontay Wilder's co-managers come out, refuting claims, has denied reports that the WBC heavyweight title against Tyson Fury has been abandoned. He's denying it, saying that it's not true. Shelly Finkel told Sky Sports to say they are wrong, we'll fight in December. Have we got illegal, court battle or something on our hands here? What is going to happen? Is this trilogy going to actually take place? Because it's taking hell of a long time for something to get set and something to get done. Does Deontay Wilder really want to take on Tyson Fury again? Does Deontay Wilder want that smoke with the Gypsy King? Is he ready for a December showdown against Tyson Fury? Is Deontay Wilder looking for a way out? Is anyone looking for a way out? Is Tyson Fury's team looking for a pathway to just go ahead and fight Anthony Joshua, trying to bypass the Deontay Wilder fight? Because they've been talking about this December. There was even rumors of them fighting in China in November. All of a sudden, they're talking about the fight is abandoned because the fight is abandoned because the expiry date. Didn't you know there was an expiry since? I don't know about any. We need to see what the more info that comes out on this one. Breaking news. That's the headline for this one. Deontay Wilder's team denying claims, that the third fight has been abandoned after stories coming out, all from different outlets talking about that the trilogy is off, that has been cancelled. My immediate reaction was like, has Deontay Wilder said that he's injured from the bicep? My immediate reaction was more to do with Wilder's bicep. I thought maybe Wilder wasn't ready, he's not in shape, or he's not feeling great or something. But to be honest, even if that, Wilder must be really in good shape because his training sparring partner or whatever, Raphael, a Pegjory, Nigerian heavyweight, he said Wilder's in great condition. Wilder's looking good in the gym. Wilder is focused. You can check my video on Raphael Pegjory's comments on Wilder's preparation for Wilder Fury 3. He sounded positive about Wilder's, training and everything, looking forward to fighting Tyson Fury. As a bicep injury, maybe, but there's nothing wrong with Wilder's bicep. He ain't going to be in the gym doing all that if he's got bicep injury. I want to know. We need to hear from Bob Arum on this one. We need to hear from Frank Warren if this story is really true or is someone making up fake news. So drop your comments in the comment section below. What do you think about, the story coming out that Wilder, Wilder 3-3 is abandoned, cancelled? Do you guys want it to be cancelled? Because a lot of people, obviously, they want to see Tyson Fury versus AJ. But for me, I want to see as many big fights as possible. I want to see Wilder Fury. I want to see Fury. I want to see Fury take on AJ. I want to see AJ take on Usyk. I want to see Fury fight Povetkin. If you know, I want to see all the fight, as many big fights as possible. I don't care, you know, about people say, oh, Wilder's a bum. I want to see the big fights. I still want to see Wilder versus AJ as well. So we need to see what happens. So drop your comments in the comment section below. Do you think this story is real? Do you think it's fake news? You know, Shelly Finkel's already denying the claim. So drop your comments. Let me see what you guys think. Cool.